What is the best hoodie of all time? This is genuinely not a flex. I have spent just on hoodies alone $20,000. You also might be thinking, this guy's wearing activewear. Why would I trust a guy wearing activewear? Hear me out. I'm about to try on over like 50 hoodies. If I was in sweats or jeans and a hoodie, I'm going to be putting enough of them on. So I'm going to wear the most breathable clothing. This video will be broken up into starting off with basic hoodies. With these hoodies, it's just going to be a focus on some sort of wow factor, whether that be the shape or like a standout material. Then the second half is going to be the crazy hoodies. These are hoodies you pair with an actual outfit. They're designed to stunt. Also, they must have really good materials. It can't focus too much on a logo. Start to finish, it has to be a good hoodie. I've narrowed down from about 500 hoodies to a small group of the absolute best. With that being said, if you want me to do one for jackets, pants, accessories, just a category you can think of in the comments, let me know. And I'll make sure to link all of these in the sheet or in the Discord if you want to ask questions about them. In this video, it's just going to be hoodies and zips, no long sleeves or crew necks. I was going to do crew necks, but this video would be 5 hours long. Except for this first hoodie, there's going to be no particular order. Let's get into it. After buying thousands of hoodies, I seem to always come back to this one. I'm always comparing hoodies to this Yeezy box hoodie. I've got it in the blue here. There was a bunch of different colorways. This blue one just always has spoken to me. Now, why is it so good? It's a double layered 400 GSM hoodie. It's already getting sore and I'm one hoodie in. With an extremely cinched tight waist there, and it's also the same on the sleeves. Probably top 3 thickest hoodies I have ever felt. If sized correctly, which is difficult, this hoodie fits extremely oversized. It can look insane. You can either crop it really high, crop it low. It's around the $30 price range. I just think for that fact alone, it is extremely hard to beat. Yet to find a hoodie that has this shape and the feel of this one. Everything on this list is a 10 out of 10, but this one here, it's just got to set the benchmark for the rest of the video. I know I said that was the thickest hoodie. This one is just a bit thicker. This is a double layered 1000 GSM hoodie, so it is even thicker. The reason it's so thick is it is actually reversible. I'll show it in the B-roll. This is a hoodie that is 2 for the price of 1. I think this sets the benchmark for the best value for money. It is pretty minimalistic. There's only one really small metal logo on it. I just think there's like a green and a brown colorway that I did cop, and I do have it on the way. I think the navy and the cream, I wouldn't have picked those colors to pair together, but it is genuinely, it just works. It is pretty oversized. Now, I wouldn't make an actual proper fit with this. It is just so comfortable to wear around the house. You get a lot of use out of it because it's just simple, comfortable. That's what this section's for. You might think it's going to feel rough on the skin because it's a hoodie that's designed to be flipped inside out. They've made it so it's soft on both colors, which is genuinely insane. Probably the best value for money hoodie in this video. Now, this zip here, there's also a gray colorway. Some of you might debate this is kind of a loud hoodie. I honestly think that's valid. I just think this burgundy colorway is nuts. It's got this sun fading all over it. The paneling, which I'll show in the B-roll, is next to incredible. It just loses points on the inside. It's like a really odd material. This one, off the top of my head, was super cheap. It does lose some points in the comfort factor, but I think it makes up for it with the overall look. It's not often you see many burgundy washed zips like this. I think it's pretty cool nonetheless. Here we have 2 samples of the blank ERD hoodies. For a long time, that Yeezy hoodie had pretty much no competitors, but I think these 2 come very close to that. I could be a little bit biased because this is just the style I rock these days. When I used to rock the Kanye one a lot a few years ago, I just think overall, it just does everything right. It's got a little bit of distressing, not too much. This darker gray one has been washed multiple times and it looks the exact same every single time, and that's not the case for a lot of hoodies these days. These are just below $100. I'm just loving this gray right now, and I think in terms of fit, this is the best hoodie money can buy. I know I said hoodies for this video. I did decide to throw a fleece in here. You can crucify me in the comment section. This was a recent pickup. Some may say it's a bit too loud for them. I understand that, but I think in terms of my recent pickups, this is one of the best. The chrome fleece, it's minimalistic on the back. There's no crazy horseshoe or anything. It's just that small logo. Since I got it, I've been comparing it to other fleeces, and no, it's not the most insanely thick premium fleece, but it fits to perfection. It makes up for all the points in the fitment of it, and it kind of slots into that category where it's that you're not restricted to wearing it in the coldest climates. It can be worn more days out of the year than like a super thick polar fleece. I got the cheap version too. I think just the way you can crop it, if it didn't have that cinch at the bottom, it would have lost points and it would not be on here, but it is sold out, unfortunately. It's got to be at the top of like my S tier hoodies, and this is is the only fleece. Next up is this anonymous club hoodie. If we're talking about fitment, this has a very weird fit to it. Like, you can see how long it is. This was a size small and it's genuinely ginormous. So this is a pretty acquired taste. I understand that. It's got minimalistic branding on the front. It is extremely thick and soft. Look, I love this oversized look. You'll see in some of the hoodies at the end that are genuinely insane in terms of fitment. This one kind of goes up there. It's really good to just lounge around in and go to bed in. It's not doing too much. The purple one is too crazy to be in this category, but the black version is very good. It has matching sweats as well. I do have them. Don't be like me. No clue where they went. This hoodie, top of A, easy. These are the heavy tech zips. Now, these did sell out. I might bring these back. Now, in terms of all-round wearability, this has like a satin inliner, which I'll show in the B-roll. So it does keep the heat in. It's a very hot zip. I would say it's for cold climates. It has both that high-end look, but can also just be worn for comfort. This one's so heavy and thick, it does bead off water. It's not like water resistant. It's like 10% waterproof. Don't get fucking pissed on, but it does the job. It comes in these tonal colors, the dark gray and the black. Oh, fuck, my arms are killing, bro. Like, you can just see, it is ridiculous. I think if you want that high-end look for, I think these were about 60 bucks. It's right here. It's right here. It's got the drop shoulders, really good zip as well. It's top of S tier. Next up, this one's a sample. The original was a beam zip up. I'm trying to recreate this in some new colorways with a few new materials. I'll link the other versions, but you can see here, this is just an incredible hoodie. Just how this sits on the body. It's cropped. It's got these curved pockets at the front. Very good zips. I don't think I'll need to change them. Just a few minor tweaks to it. This is one of those zips that is not just from around the house. You can rock this with actual fits, and it just makes your whole outfit look incredible. Just brings your shoulders right out, makes you look super slender. Got it in this navy blue colorway. It's super soft. And it's fucking heavy too. I don't know the GSM on this exactly. I should. That was a quick break. I need to put the aircon on. Jacket is generally so insane. Little to critique about it. I'm just changing a couple things. It's not a full cotton blend. It's got some spandex blend. Guys, you don't need full cotton everything. I'll be the first guy to say it. It's for a different look and a different feel, and it should be a little bit cheaper. Next up, we've got two of the Paris zips. Now, this is a very popular item from a few months ago. You'll see when I put this on body. This one was referencing the Balenci polo zips. I may drop a pink eventually, but you guys absolutely love this. Completely sold out. I may bring it back with some new colorways eventually. Yeah, you know what? I'll show the Balenci ones off later in the video. You guys know the ones I'm talking about. This is one of the most unique zips of all time. This one's full cotton as well. It's got super tight cuffs, very wide arms, and just the most perfect paneling of all time. And it comes in two colorways. This is the dark gray one as well. I think the reason these sold so well is these damn flat lays. They look so aesthetic, just laid flat on the floor. This is one of the signature hoodies. Now, this one does not do it justice on camera. It has like this sandy fade to it. I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't convey well in images as well. I have all the colorways, just not on me. The red one is in the wash. This is just like the purpley blue one. The fit on this one is just perfect. If you're looking for that just basic hoodie to lounge around the house, this is the one. I size down to a medium in this. For reference, I'm 6'3". It couldn't fit better. If you wear the hood up, it does look a little bit tight, but I don't rock my hood up almost ever. For you guys that are into the minimalistic style, this is the one for sure. The last for the basics is these teddy bear zips. These, if we're talking quality, up there, probably top 3. Really good zips. Now, these are heavily worn. It's such a thick cotton. These are so fucking heavy. For you guys that just want the best feeling zips, that's the one you go for. Very, very oversized, so make sure you size down. They're out of stock, but 2 to 3 sizes. I'm gonna bring some better colorways out. I just thought I'd show those off because they're super unique. You guys in very cold areas, New York, those sort of places, that's the zip for you. All right, these are gonna be the statement hoodies. Loud designs, crazy graphics, a lot of wow factor and still maintaining that crazy quality. This is going to be in no particular order. This is obviously a decent amount of bias to some of these pieces. There are so many, I think there'll be something in here for you. First up, it's one of my recent pickups and it's the ERD pin hoodie. Everything from the fitment, materials, and that wow factor with the pin up the top, it's got it all. It's got a decent amount of heavy distressing all over it. It's definitely on the heavier side of distressing, but I think it fits well with the pins up the top. Very acquired taste, not really inspiration, but that is what this hoodie is that I'm working on here. Without the pins, obviously, same material, same fit. You'll see it on body. It does look incredible. Now, this ERD hoodie fits pretty oversized. It's very boxy, so I would say size down a couple times. Ignore the shirts. They do a very good hoodie in terms of the royal spun cotton and just overall feel. You can wash it a bunch and it definitely does last. Does not warrant that expensive price range. That's why I don't buy the real ones. I'm gonna kind of rapid fire these because there's so many. Next up is the blue Balenci Paris hoodie. Now this one is extremely distressed. If you want to look like a homeless person, this is the hoodie for you. But in terms of price, overall look, it's up there with one of my favorites. It's super soft. The graphic is low kicks. It's just ever so etched onto the actual hoodie. It's not a screen print. I don't know how they've done it. It's got like this cracking all over. I like this one fitting oversized. Look, I'm a little bit biased to blue. I love it. This is a very popular hoodie for a reason. I've had this for a very long time and I always come back to it. This is the pink New York version. Very similar fit, and same thing with this print on the front. It is so high quality, so detailed. I'll get you some B-roll and some close-ups of it. Very oversized as well. I know it's very loud. If it's a gift for your girl, mum, they're gonna eat this up. I'm a bloke and I eat it up. What the f? Also, disclaimer, none of these have drawstrings. 90% of them don't. I take all the drawstrings out. I just don't like the look. It looks awkward. If you disagree with me, please tell me in the comment section, but I know I'm right on this. Stunning hoodie. I know it's a lot of distressing. There's gonna be some just non-distressed hoodies coming up very soon. This is the blue ERD one. Now this is not one of the good versions by any means. It's a very old one. I have every single colorway. My two favorites are the red version. That's not on me right now, but this blue version, incredible. Quality, fitment, everything. I should have probably got a size smaller, but I'm telling you boys, if you like distressed hoodies, the ERD ones, especially in the crazy colorways, are a must for your collection. Now, if we're talking quality, I know I said every single hoodie keeps the quality. This one is honestly an exception because this one was vintage. It is chrome. Chrome is not known for quality, but I kind of think it makes up for the overall design. And I'll show you in just a second. If it didn't have this waffle knit on the inside, it wouldn't make it on this list. I got the gray version. I just think the black is so much better. If you size this correctly and style it correctly, it can look very good. It's got the puff print all over with the horseshoe and the flowers down the arms there. It also makes up for the quality department with how accurate this one is. It is scarily good. Everything on this, really good zip. I didn't get the high quality 925 zip, but the plated is more than fine. For you guys that like the slim, tight fitting hoodies, that is definitely gonna be up your alley. I rock it to the gym, take it off within the first set. Look, I might be biased because that's a recent pickup, but I've been using it, and there's a camo one dropping from 8 p.m. That is gonna be a must from me. Next hoodie. Next up, we got the Vet Gun Club hoodies. Now I'm gonna start with the better one out of the two. So this one is from Red Wave. This is damn near flawless. It is the best version. I have the black one from KJ, but this I had to upgrade because I love that one so much. I think out of all Vet's pieces, it's probably one of the most wearable. The only downside is Vet's sizes. You must get an extra small or a small if it's in stock. If we're talking quality, this weighs about 2,000 grams, 2 kilograms. Put all the conversions up for you American weirdos out there. It's similar to the Anonymous Club one I showed before. Very, very oversized. So you guys that want to lounge around and stuff, if you're in a cold area, sleep in hoodies, this is the one you want to go with. Very minimalistic design on the front, just clean on the back. It's not doing too much. The colors work. Same goes for this black one. This is from KJ. It's not quite as good as Red Wave's one, but it's still very good. It fits a little bit smaller, even though that's not accurate. It looks a little bit more normal. So just take your preference. Both are more than fine. And they're like 80 bucks. Absolute must cops. Keeping it on the topic of Vet, we've got the two OG metal hoodies. I think, especially this one in my hand here, it's so heavy, it beats it out in quality just ever so slightly. Now, full disclaimer, this has one of the most ridiculous oversized looks. It's a very acquired taste, not for everybody, but if you're into Vet and you just want a unique looking hoodie, this is one of the most insane hoodies I think you all need in your collection. Minimalistic design, I did not put it in the basics category, even though it's simple because of that runway crazy oversized look it has. These are both from Red Wave. They are pretty much flawless. The prices these go for resale are astronomical. I almost dropped 6K on this in Japan. Thank God I didn't. Not quite as wearable. Got the red version. Has a slightly slimmer fit. That's giving a lot of credit to it. It still fits extremely oversized. But if you love red, there's no reason you shouldn't go with this one. Resell on this is absolutely ridiculous, but just for the quality, The simple quality, it makes up for the weird sizing of it. If you're just after the heaviest hoodie, that's the one you want to go for. For these three, I'm going to do a speed run. They're all Balenci, all kind of similar, all insane. We've got the tattoo, the tribal, and the skater. I've got every colorway of the skater zip. My favorite is the black, but that one's at home. So imagine this is the black one. They're all equally as good. Very loud, very acquired taste. Some would say it's not as good as it used to be. I disagree. I still rock these. Let's go. So like I said, heavily worn, had this for years. It's going to have this piss yellow look. Yours will have a slight piss yellow look, but not like this, not as game worn. It's got a very high quality royal spun cotton. You're going to find that from a Tomu. However, it's not super heavyweight. So it depends how you like your zips. If you want to rock it for style, for fit picks, rock it in warmer climates, this is going to be the zip for you. It's honestly out of the three my least favorite, but still doesn't really affect it too much. If I had the black, I'd probably put that number one, but if you want to look homeless, this is the one. I'll save the tribal for last because that is my favorite. So we've got the tattoo zip. I do have retail Balenci tattoo sweats. Again, I'm going to always remind you guys that I have real Balenci. On the rare occasion, spent like over 2 bands on those. I do have the gray version as well, just incredible. They need to drop the sweats. This one's from MVT, damn near flawless. It's like 80 bucks and just overall quality on it is marvelous. Very oversized though, boys, so make sure you size down a couple times. Red version, it's gonna be my favorite. The other one's like a gray, like the skater zip I just showed. The other one is a similar shade of yellow to what I'm about to show you. This one here is the Balenci tribal zip. This one is my absolute favorite. It does everything. It kind of tweaks everything in the other ones. It's not as loud. It's just slightly better quality, and the fitment is just a little bit nicer. In my opinion, I like a tighter fitting zip just to kind of sit over your hoodie, and this one does that to perfection. It is damn near flawless. This one's a bit more expensive, coming in at 90 bucks. Still though, you'll see it on body. Make sure you size down. It still fits oversized, but not ridiculous. Probably one of my favorite zips of all time. Got the sweats as well. If you want to see a sweatpant video, I can drop that. Next up, another double whammy. These two, very acquired taste. You can probably tell the brands that are my favorites, Vet, Balenci. Probably Vet and Balenci, especially for the hoodies, just because they're such good quality if you get the right version. The least wearable out of the two, the Hoodie. I can't even say the name on this platform. And we've got the sample Coca-Cola one. We'll do this one first. This one, very oversized. This one was from MVT from, like, I'm talking years ago. I've got the blue one as well, but this version is just so much better. If styled correctly, it can look good. I just like it for the simple fitment and the quality. Dare I say, if it wasn't Vet, I still would cop it if I could guarantee this type of quality. It is so heavyweight, very oversized, so make sure you size down a couple times. A lot of you are going to disagree with me on this one, fully understand it, but I see a lot of you asking about this hoodie, and one might say you have pretty insane taste. This one, just for the simple fact of how rare it is, it's the Coca-Cola hoodie from Vet, runway sample. This one was like 80 bucks. I can't talk about the accuracy because I will never see a real version of this in hand, and I don't think you will either. If they dropped a black version, I would be all over that. Red, I'd say blue, red, and purple, my top 3 favorite colors. Very nice. It actually has normal fitment. That's why I rank it a little bit higher than some of the other Vet hoodies, because it's not a huge task to size correctly. It's just clean. Next up, we've got 2 Balenci zips. And we've got the polo zips, we've got the pink, and we got the navy blue. We'll start with the navy blue. This one is so game worn. I actually stained it in the wash, so don't be like me. Overall fitment, you can see side by side the Paris zips in this one. I try to keep that same drape fit. Just clean, got the logos all over it. The distress version of this is horrific. Distressing fine, graffiti fine, but those mud stains, it's just ugly as hell. Accuracy and price, this was like 40 bucks, and it's, for that price, you're never gonna find a zip this good quality. I cannot remember who I got this from. I mean, look at it. You guys love this zip. Still to this day, it's a very good, popular zip. I like the pink version a little bit more. Now with these ones, boys, it's very important you do some research and get the best version. This is one of the best versions for the pink one. I cannot remember who I got this off. I want to say Moon. Probably sold out, so I'll try to link a better version, but again, beautiful paneling, very oversized. Make sure you size down a couple sizes, boys. And it's just clean, not too crazy distressed. It's just right. Now, I have a lot of hoodies back here, but I don't want to put them in this video for the simple fact it's going to drag out. As always, boys, if you like any of these hoodies, they'll be in the Discord or the sheet, both found down below. Let me know if you want me to do jackets and sweatpants, accessories, anything. You let me know. And let me know what I missed, because I'll buy anything you guys suggest. I love each and every single one of you. See you guys in the next one. Peace.